Okay, so Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome you here again in one of our orientation session for the first Lego League competition. This season we're talking about Cargo Connect 2021-2022. We will be having a walkthrough everything you need to know about including registration, including the documents, files you will need, and what is required for you to be part of this wonderful event. So this session is recorded. We're going to be sharing the recording with you later. So if you miss any information, if you forget any of the information we talk about here, you can get back to the recording. And also, I recommend that everyone keep his mic muted for the other not to be disrupted. We'll have a question and answer session at the end where we can just answer all your questions if you have any doubts. This is Rashid Mukhtar from AtLab, and I have my colleague here, Ms. Rahi Kadam. She's going to be also handling the session with me. Together, we'll be helping you answering the question in the chat box and explaining you the competition process here. So, Ms. Rahi.
Thank you, Rashid. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the session, and let's begin on. A little intro about ourselves. So we as Atlant, we bring in some of the world's best chosen solutions to the schools to enable a hands-on learning environment in our region. We have strong partnership with some of the world's leading educational providers like the Lego Education, Fitzco Education, Pascal Scientific, Explore Learning, Cubo Education, Merge, and also Class VR. So this expertise combining with the strong training makes AtLab one of the most sought after educational service providers in this region for the K-12 sector. We are also partnered with First Lego League, and together we believe to guide you through STEM learning and exploration at an early age. Right from discover to explore and then to challenge, students will understand the basics of STEM and apply their skills in an exciting competition while building habits of learning, confidence, and teamwork skills all along the way. So as mentioned, we are partnered with First Lego League and yes, with the Lego Education, we will be showcasing across how this competition is held on. So as a First Lego League, they introduce science, technology, engineering, and maths, that is STEM, to children aged around 4 to 16 through fun, exciting hands-on learning. So the FLL participants gain real-world problem-solving experience through a complete guided global robotics program and helping students of today and teachers build a better future together. The first, it impacts more than 500 key students from 110 plus countries every year. So the first Lego League UAE, if you see in, is the biggest STEM competition in UAE, which is organized by AtLab and the Ministry of Education UAE as part of the AIR series, which is the Artificial Intelligence and Robotics series. And AtLab is committed to bring STEM learning to each and every classroom in UAE to inspire young people to be science and technology leaders and innovators. Moving on is a short video which will take you through on how first Lego League was held in whenever we have had in the physical events. Isn't that amazing? It's not only about the robots, it's never been about the robots. We are not using kids to build robots. We are using robots to build kids. As educators, we need to prepare students for a future that is unknown, for jobs that have not yet been created, using technologies that are not yet invented, all with the aim of solving challenges that we cannot solve today and new challenges arising. And that's what FIRST focuses on. If you see across the growth rate of the number of teams that have been participating globally, there is always a consistent increase in the number of teams every year. Specifically, even in our UAE region, when we began in 2016 with only 35 teams, by 2020, we had around 220 teams just from the UAE region taking part in this competition. Confidence in learning is what LEGO Education and FIRST LEGO League focuses on. There's recent research that supports the importance of building students' confidence, linking directly to the hands-on STEAM learning. For LEGO Education, confidence is a mindset to explore and take risks with a strong, positive belief in one's ability to achieve the goal. It promotes a willingness to try something new, to embrace a process of learning and work together of achieving mastery of a specific topic. It builds a belief in knowing that failure is a part of learning. So as you can see, 95%, it shows in that it builds in the student's confidence when you give in the hands-on learning. 93% of them feel in that helps children to retain knowledge for the future from the parents community, and 89% feel in that it helps learn new things, which comes in directly from the students. For the FIRST LEGO League, every year we have a real world theme related to it. The themes that you see in front of you are the different themes that were covered in for the last few years. And for this year, the theme is related to transportation called as Cargo Connect.
One, two, three, 4, 42, 43, 44. Captains of the league, assemble in 5. Listen up. Every package delivered in this neighborhood takes on average 44 seconds or more. Multiplied by the number of deliveries made, which is a lot, the drivers get stuck in rush hour traffic daily.
Extremely inefficient.
But if we can build robots to receive the packages, then we can get the average delivery time down to less than 7 seconds per house, saving an hour per driver per day. Who's up for the challenge?
I love a challenge. Let's have some fun. Red Squad is testing the effect of package size and weight on delivery time.
You got it.
Come on, Robert.
Good stuff. And the Blue Squad?
Just finished experiments on velocity.
Perfect. How's the bot going?
As scheduled, we just had the best failure yet. The team is making adjustments, and we will be ready for tomorrow.
Excellent cooperation, team. Guys, it's late. Do you think we're ready?
We're definitely ready.
We did it!
Yes! I knew we were gonna do it.
Now that we've completed our challenge, it's your turn. Your mission is to improve the transportation of products. In Cargo Connect, you will learn about how cargo is transported, sorted, and delivered to its destination. We have the power to build a path towards the future of transportation, and it starts here with you.
Amazing. So this season, it is all about transportation, and the name is Cargo Connect. So these are the different competitions that are held by FIRST, but today we are concentrating on the Cargo Connect competition by the FIRST. So there are 3 different categories of 3 different age groups in which you can participate in. We have in the first Lego League Discover, which is for the age group of 4 to 6, grades pre-K to 1. And then we have first Lego League Explore, which is age group of 6 to 10, grades 2 to 4. And then moving forward, the first Lego League Challenge of age groups 9 to 16, grades 4 to 8. The first one, in first Lego League Discover, the children are tasked with inventing a solution to the real world problem, that is the transportation this time. And that could be helping a child in a wheelchair to get access to a school, inventing something very different out there while using the theme out there. And during this whole process, they will come up with the best solution, and they are encouraged to build and innovate together. After having worked on their complete creations, the children present their model and learnings to other children at the preschool, sometimes also including parents and close relatives. So it mainly concentrates for the age group of 4 to 6. For this competition, which will be an in-school competition, you will need a Discover kit and a Steam Park kit. So using the FLL Discover kit and the Steam Park kit, as you can see in The children first will think of an ideas of different ways to transport the package. Then they will explore how packages are transported to different places all over the world. The next step will be to create a team model showing how packages are sorted and transported to the different destinations. And when they have completed their teamwork, they share their ideas and the team model with their peers as well as to their parents and relatives, which can be a small event that can be held at schools. Coming up next is the FLL Explore. So in the first Lego League Explore, the children are tasked with inventing a solution again to the real world problem, which is related to the transportation in this current season. They will work in groups to come up with the best solution and will during this process seek other sources of information on the topic, such as through the internet, sparring with teachers and peers, and some may even go for short trips to relevant places. So then the students will create a solution to the problem and then have a poster explaining the project in detail and a model of the actual solution. The model which is therein will be built using the Lego WeDo 2.0 or the Lego Spike Essential, and thus enabling the children to work with coding during this complete process. The experience culminates with an event where the students from various schools present their work to the team of judges, and everyone is awarded a medal for the preparation. So that's a Cargo Connect Explore. So you will need an Explore kit and a video or a Spike Essential. And to start a team, you will need members of 6-member team with 2 coaches, which is therein. And yes, along with that, either a Lego Video kit or a Spike Essential kit. And with that, you will need to showcase the engineering notebook, which will be provided once you have registered for the event. So this is the Explore kit, and we do suggest him to use the Spike Essential with the Explore. If you have a video kit, you can use also a Lego video to build your challenge. So for the explorers, it's a complete team journey where they explore the challenge, they learn all about the core values, they explore the engineering design process in this complete solutions that they would do in, they would create a team model, and yes, at last but not the least, they will celebrate at an event which will be held with all the schools coming in together. During this process, you will be provided with a team meeting guide as well as an engineering notebook. The team meeting guide is for the educators and where it will take you by step-by-step process on these different sessions on how you can take in your complete sessions with an introduction, the different tasks that you can do in with a wrap-up. In these 11 to 12 sessions, you will be able to cover all the important aspects of this competition. Along with that, it is essential that the students have in the engineering notebooks with them, and each and every student will have in their journey written across in this notebook, which they will showcase it during the event. Coming to the first Lego League challenge, we have Rashid now, who will take you through the complete challenge altogether.
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Rahi. Hi again, everyone. So again, this is a similar process where the student or the teams will make a team, and they will start working on three main things we're gonna look at in a minute. But this is for age, as Rahi mentioned, 9 to 16, and they are going to do another extra thing, which is the robot game. This is the FLL challenge in Cargo Connect. You definitely need two team members, two coaches, and 10 students, up to 10 students, starting from 9 to 16 years old. And they're going to be meeting a lot. So it would be recommended, if you have a proper meeting place, you need a challenge set, at least one challenge set, and register for the competition. Now, Spike Prime from Lego is recommended to compete in the competition, but you also can use the EV3 ones. The Spike Prime comes with the expansion set, and that will boost your options, your choice, and what you can do with your robot. It's just gonna make your robot capable of doing a lot more than only with the core set Spike Prime. But you definitely can use the Spike Prime core set only for the competition. It is again, it's the team decision. Now, the challenge kit is definitely important here, where they're going to build the mission, not like the previous two categories, explore and discover. Here, you're going to need to build all the missions, and you're going to be solving them one by one with the robot. And we're going to see that more in depth later. And this is the journey where the student or the teams take toward the competition. All these information are available in the team meeting guides and the engineering notebooks, which is Rahi mentioned earlier. Now, in this category, you have 4 main sections. Each one represents 25% of the team's points. So all the team effort and all the work they do is going to be distributed to those 4 challenges. First one is the core values, where all the team member behavior and how they work with each other. All this is going to be looked at by the referees, and they will be getting points on that, including having enough fun during the competition, and being collaborative and helpful for each other. Again, we have the robot design, and this is all about the robot and how you build it. It's very important that we don't copy someone else's robot, or just use maybe very simple one, but it's very recommended that you come up with your own, and let the teams and the team member have their own time and enough time to do proper robot, including the programming, and they need to explain during this step how they come up with that program and what the strategy they were following during this. The third one here is the robot game. Definitely, this is where the robot is solving the missions, and they will be getting points. They will have 2.5 minutes. These 2.5 minutes is their time to solve as much mission that they want. They don't have to solve all the missions, but the more point they get, the better. It is very difficult that you solve all the missions, so don't look at that too much. Just think about how to solve the maximum number of missions. Innovation project is where they come up with a solution for a current problem related to the cargo and transportation to the current season, and they need to present it in a nice way. There could be some PowerPoint involved, could be just a model, big model to present it. So the easier the judges get your idea and your explanation, the better position you are. So this is 4 areas here, placed as 25% for each. Now, excluding the robot game, the other 3 will be in judging rooms where the teams will be in front of judges. They will ask them questions, they'll present. But the robot game is their performance in the table, the game table. Now, let me just quickly walk you through. I'm just going to stop my presentation here for a minute and walk you through the table and the missions. Okay, I hope everyone can see my camera right now. Wahi, you can confirm to me if my video is visible and everyone can see my video. Is that okay? Is that visible?
Rashid, it would be great if you can stop the screen share so that we can bring it up and we'll be able to see it.
Okay. Rahi, if you can do it from your side, it will be better.
Sorry, Rashid, your video is still not visible. Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, so looking at the game table, so we have here, let me just get back to this. Okay, I hope you can now see the robot. Now the game here start with the inspection area, and this is where you need your robot and all the equipment comes with it to fit inside either the small area which start from here or all this area on the left side. This is gonna get you ballpoint. Now there is 16 different missions over here. Again, you don't have to do all of them, but it will be better if you do like the maximum number of missions will be getting you more points. Now it's all about your strategy and how the teams come up with solving these missions first or these missions first, or the way that the robot can leave. I'm gonna be talking generally about this, but then later we'll be sharing with you some documents where everything is explained in details. So your robot can leave the home area and come back to it multiple of time. You can also maybe go out of the home area and solve 3-4 missions, as many missions that you want, and then come back to here. It's at the end depend on how the team wants to do that. But let's start with this mission over here, where you'll have those 2 trucks. One will be placed there, and if you can snag them together like so, you get points. If you can snag the first one here, then you get also more point. You have the bridge here. If you put down the bridge, you get point for each one. Now you have this story. If you put it in the blue stance completely, as you can see here, you get more point than if you put it partially, half on the blue stand, half on the table. You have delivery packets all around the table. So this is one where if the robot put it on the doorsteps completely, it gets more point than putting it halfway on the doorstep. There is also the packaging here. This package where if you removed all of them completely and you only kept the orange one, here you get more points. These packs will be used in so many different ways during the mission, during the game. So you can use it and take it and put it on the train like so, and you get points. You can also place more than one, you get even more points, but the maximum number of points for the train is about 40 points, 20 for each. And similarly, for the trucks here, this container, this package here gets also more points. If you put 2, you get 20 points, and for each, there is maximum points. It will be very clear for you if you once you look at the game rule. It's very well explained. There is also a package on the helicopter there. Let me just make sure if everyone is able to see this clearly. Okay, I'm going to spotlight the video. Now this is the helicopter and has a package, if you can see over here. So once the robot hits this, move it to the right, the package fall on the other table on the other side. And if both helicopters, both teams from both sides left or released the package on the tables, they get a bonus point. Now, the package itself that comes from the other team will fall on that side. If your robot managed to hold it and put it in the Cargo Connect circle, you get also more points. Now there is here this is a ship where you need to manage with your robot to move the container away from the ship and if you get to take it to the last completely the east side away from the ship, you get even more points. Coming to this area, if you get to release, there is an airplane here. There's this engine here, so you get to release them passing. If it passes the blue line, you get a good number of points. If you made the same thing with the airplane over there, past the line, you get also more points. You also have the diesel electric engine. If you manage to completely flip it to this side, in the electric engine, then you get points. Again, if you get to bring your robot this side, passing this blue line, you just pass any parts of the robot. If you pass the blue line, then you get point. If you manage to move the orange touch here, then you get point. But you have to be careful in this mission, as if you push it a bit further more, then you get 0 point. And here, you just need to bring the yellow handle down where the shipment is going to slide like so. And if that happened, you get point for that. You get point for that shipment that slide down. But if you only manage to touch the yellow bar here with the black one, then you get point for that one only. There is a container here with lots of items. So if you get to fully, you get to fill it with the items and put it in place, you get more points. This is the innovation project where you can just create your own. This is just a simple one. I just try to make one that give the idea. But if you manage to put it completely inside, also you get more point. And there is so many other small things where if you move the container or the shipment so completely inside the blue circle, you get more point. You can also put the gray one, but you get more point if you put the green one in the green one, like so. So let me quickly go back to the PPT here. If definitely you can, if you have any question, you can definitely ask it there in the chat box, and I'll be able to reply it later, even after the session. That's completely fine. But I'm just to make that even more clear. There is a video here. It shows that someone during the 2.5 minutes that he managed to solve few missions. So I'm just going to play that video quickly for you to see how this the robot game in action. So as you can see, once the container was discharged from the airplane, the robot managed to move it to inside the circle. So as you can see here, this is a part we didn't explain on the table. The train here part is you need to fix the rail, and then you move the train to the other side until it latched there, as would happen in the video. Okay, and looking at this, that's sometimes people feel kind of down or feel like scared of the robot movement and all this. building and programming skills that you see on the screen. But this is actually very simple for those who starting new or never participated before. As in Spike Prime, there is a unit plan, a complete unit plan just for how to make your robot follow a line, how to make it stop on an obstacle, how to make better build, how to make a better program. And there is also building steps for that. So it just puts your confidence a lot with the joining a competition or participating in the competition. Again, this also involves a team meeting guide. You will have all the sessions there, where to do first, what to do second, and just help the teachers and the trainers to it help them a lot into organize the or following up with the teams and make it happen for the actual competition. Engineering notebook also there for each student, and all this is standard alignment. So for teacher, they can map it, they can align it or connect it with their actual curriculum, or it could be a part of their daily teaching. There is so many possibilities here. We can also support with that later or look at that later. From here, I just want to take you to the FLL UAE website. Let me share my screen to show you how the registration process happened. Okay, so I have here my FLLUAE.org website, where you can buy the FLL kits from here, and you'll see there is lots of information here with respect to the categories and age-wise and grade-wise, and there is some more videos, but you need to first buy the kits. So, for example, I'm participating in the first Lego League challenge. I get to click on buy from here, and then this is the website where I can just add to the cart. So I'll just add this to the cart, and I need to register one team first, and then I can add other teams. But right now, I just need to go to the shopping cart and then check out. And once I do once I buy the registration and the kit, then I'll get a registration code. I'll take that registration code and go to register, because without registration code, I cannot do the register process. So this is where I register. Definitely there is more information here about the Discover and about the Explore and about the challenge, and you can buy from there also. But once you do the purchase, you get to register from here. And clicking on that register button, it takes you to this website where you just need to put the order number and email, password, and city. That's it. You register, and then you can log in from here anytime using your email and password, and we'll definitely take it over from here. We'll be connecting with you and communicating and helping with all the process. There is definitely lots of questions. Just going to stop sharing this point, and there will definitely be lots of questions in your mind right now, especially those who first time to participate. But we are here to answer all these questions. Let me look at the chat box and see if there is any question needs to be answered. Ms. Rai is handling also there.
Yep, there are no questions as yet, Rashid. So everybody, it's open in the chat box. If you want to have any more details, you can let us know now.
Yeah, we are also, I'm going to share also some links that will help you with the, yeah, Ms. Wahi already shared the registration link and how to, from where to purchase and everything. I'm going to share another links for you to follow up easier with us. We have the WhatsApp groups, and I'm going to put also my contact details as well as my colleague contact details, so we can put any questions there. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, please put it in the chat box.
There's a question, Rashid. What is the last date of registration?
So currently we open registration until end of November. If you need any help with if you have any problem with the dates or timing, you can also contact us. But the registration is open until end of this month.
And the next question is, when is the tentative competition dates for FLL?
The dates for the competition itself will be in February, probably end of February. It's not yet decided, but we will confirm this on the groups also. I'm posting right now, or I'm sharing with you the WhatsApp group for FLL Explore. And similarly, I'm going to share the WhatsApp group for FLL Challenge. So you can follow with us.
Yeah. Rashid, the venue of the competition?
It is not yet determined. This is information that will be shared with everyone once it's been decided.
The next question is it physical competition or virtual?
Yeah, this is probably is going to be physical competition. We're going to confirm on that also, but there is lots of other factors plays into making a decision like this. So we're gonna need to make sure of that, and then we'll inform everyone. But we are very excited that this is going to be an actual physical competition, like how we do it before, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun then. Being in virtual also only, or being in with remote event also. I can see some questions also.
Yeah, so there is a question. Hi, we are going to buy and register the needed equipment for the first Lego League. Then we'll be setting it up in our robotics lab, and students will practice and explore with their builds and obstacles. So great. On that day of the competition, can students bring their code, which they prepared beforehand? Yes, because they will be using their own robot, and you can download the programs on that. And do we need to bring our own obstacles and mat? Rashid, do you want to answer this? Do we need to bring our own obstacles and mat?
So in a physical event scenario, you don't need to. You can definitely get your mat. Each team will have his own area where he can put all the his belongings and try to just prepare during the competition. It's competition will be taking like few hours, or could be from depending on teams register, from morning to evening usually. So there is located space for each team. You can put everything, all your belongings there. You can also bring your mat, but it's not necessary, because we have also a practice area where we put tables for all the teams to come and practice. But it will be also fine if you want to bring yours. That's not a problem. Thank you. Thanks a lot. The programs and code is very important point, because it is, when it comes to technology, sometimes your laptop, sometimes your device shut down, or any issue happen with it. So it's better to keep few copies of this in your phone, in your computer, and other team member computers, so you don't face any problems like that. But the program will be definitely needed because you will have 2.5 minutes only. And as you saw in the video, the robot should be able to solve as much missions as possible, so you can get more points. Other than the game table, the one we saw here, there is the judging sessions. So judging session also is very important things to look at. The way the team work together, team members, the way they present, giving equal opportunities to everyone, looking into the design itself, it's unique, and the programming aspect of it. You can also look at the innovation project. It's very important that you find the actual problem that's happening regarding this current season theme and try to solve it the best way you can. So all this plays very major. So it's not only the robot which is moving on the table. It's not only the project which you're doing. It's not only the design of your robot or the way you interact with everyone, but all of those things combined together.
Okay. There is a question. Is there a way we can have some sort of exciting hype up events or videos or something to show students between now and the competition? Perhaps names of groups or something. Sometimes it's rather long and very unengaging to wait for a competition day. So trying to think of ways to maintain momentum and build excitement. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Choi, for this question. And yeah.
This
Rashid,
is
you want to answer
great.
that?
Yeah, that's great. That's very great. We're very glad to hear kind of comments like that. This is definitely important and necessary. We will try to bring up some things in between, but we always share in the WhatsApp group some new news and ideas and some videos, pictures where everyone will look at and be like, okay, I'll try to do some change, or my session with my colleagues or team members is this week, so I'll have to do this, I have to do that, and it will keep the momentum, as you said. This is really great. We'll definitely look at this. Okay, Kram. Yeah, definitely. We will share the recording. From previous winners. Yes. Yeah.
If you go on to the FLLUAE.org, you want any kind of pictures and everything of the last challenges, you will be able to find even that there. But as required, yes, we will share across any videos that is related to it or the previous videos and into our WhatsApp group. Can you use the platform to have a student view and student videos or social media sort of? And can you show previous winners, innovation projects and why they won? Mr. Troy, related to use a platform to have the student view and student videos. We will not be adding students to any WhatsApp groups, but yes, in the same WhatsApp group where we have in all coaches, we will try to get the best number of videos and the pictures that we have in of our previous events, which you can showcase it to your students. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot to all of you. I'm going to again share my contact. Okay, so I've shared my number and my email. If there is any questions or any queries came up to your mind after the session, you can definitely message us over there. It will be better if you email first Then if any urgent thing, then you can directly call or message on WhatsApp. It was wonderful having you all here. We're really glad to see all of you excited and interested about the first Lego League competition. We look forward to see you on the competition days. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Yeah,
you, everybody.
so-
Thank you so much. And we are excited for this new season. Do register soon
Yeah.
in, as we have limited number of seats. Thank you so much for joining in. Looking forward to see
Great.
you all soon at the physical event. Bye-bye. Have a
Great.
nice
Thanks.
day ahead.
Thanks to everyone. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.